It's What's Hot with Shamai Cook. I'm Shamai Cook. Got my guest co-host Sydney Johnson in the building. What's going on, Sydney? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right. Enough of that. It's time for the hot report. Here we go. Let's go. I get paid to talk about you, not talk to you.
From pop culture to news at NCCU, this is the Hot Report.
If I want to talk about you, if I feel like you're not doing your job, I'm going to talk about it, whether you like it or not.
On What's Hot.
Jay-Z recently weighed in on a popular online debate and says take the $500,000 cash instead of the lunch with him. Jay-Z weighed in on a popular online debate and suggested folks take the $500 cash as opposed to lunch with him because everything he would say at lunch is already in his music.
All right, we got audio from he did an interview with Gayle King on CBS Morning. Here it is.
There's something interesting online, Jay. I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you had a choice between getting paid $500,000 in cash or lunch with Jay-Z, which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? Yeah, I mean everything that I'm gonna say.
No, only because people say, of course you take lunch with Jay-Z because the wisdom that you would get from him would be so beneficial to you. There would only be a matter. You would take the money.
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Like
I don't
take
know.
the $500,000, go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music for the words for what it is, it's all there. Everything that I said was gonna happen. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And there's the blueprint. The blueprint literally to me and my life and my journey is there already.
Yeah, I definitely would have took the money and did what he said was buy the music that, he's been talking about. Because everything that Jay-Z said, especially in the album 444, his latest album, which is like 7 years ago that he made, it talks about some real man stuff. It really teaches you how to build financial wealth, how to be wealthy, create generational wealth, how to art, how to buy art. It's all Jay-Z. That's why they call him the GOAT, because he is really like that. What you got? What's your take on this, Sydney?
I'm taking the $500,000 cash.
Yep, absolutely.
Regardless of what celebrity it is.
So if it was Beyonce,
I'm still taking the cash.
Obama,
I'm still taking the cash.
Jesus himself.
Okay, that's Jesus.
All right, what else do we got in the hot report?
So, Rihanna has reportedly been secretly planning $38 million musical comeback with mega world tour and 2 new albums. Reportedly, amid a nearly 7-year hiatus from the music industry, Rihanna has been secretly planning a huge $38 million musical comeback with a big world tour and 2 new albums. According to Mirror, Riri has not only been spending quality time with her 2 baby boys, RZA and Riot Rose, and boyfriend A$AP Rocky, but she's also been secretly working on new music and planning this massive comeback into 2 new albums and a mega world tour.
Props to Rihanna. It's been a minute. The thing is, Rihanna doesn't even need to drop albums for her to go on tour. She has a big catalog, and we saw that in the Super Bowl. She has a big enough catalog just to go around the world tour. She could sell out stadiums. Well, yeah, she probably could sell out stadiums if she wanted to. Definitely would sell out arenas around the world. Because she's Rihanna. She has a good catalog. She doesn't need to make music, but I would definitely go to the Rihanna concert. I know you love Rihanna, Sydney.
Yes, I look up to her. I would go to a concert of hers any day, but I don't think she's coming back for real.
Well, she did sign a deal with Live Nation, so I think it is in the works. So
then I believe it.
Yeah. This is definitely a true story. All right, what else have we got in the hot report?
So Tyler Perry reportedly has no interest in acquiring BET if the network is put for sale again. While the world prematurely celebrated Tyler Perry's acquisition of Paramount's BET, Perry says he was disappointed in how the bidding process was handled. According to the Shade Room, Perry spoke about the bidding process during a Bloomberg Equality Summit in Atlanta, saying it was disrespectful. I was disappointed about it for a number of reasons. The way it happened was disrespectful in a lot of ways, Perry reportedly said.
Yeah, you know, if you actually knew like the story, Paramount constantly, like, at first they were trying to sell BET for $4 billion. He was gonna have half equity with Diddy,
Right.
but they moved the barrier and made it to $8 million. Then he said, "Oh, I'm out," because like you said, it's disrespectful. You're wasting his time, his energy. But I feel like a black entertainment network, television network, should be owned by a black person, and who doesn't like Tyler Perry? Like, and what he has done for entertainment and the culture and the content that he puts out. I know he owns part of BET Plus. He puts a lot of content out there with his shows, and I'm a big Tyler Perry show fan. I like The Oval. The Oval comes on tonight, and then Sisters. Well, I think I missed The Oval. That came on yesterday. Oh well. And then Sisters comes on tonight. He has a lot of great shows, a lot of great content. And this is, like he said, is how the media industry is. But he doesn't need to be an owner. He already has that Black Hollywood in Atlanta, that studio that he owns. So props to Tyler Perry for standing his ground. What you got on this, Sydney?
I feel like Tyler Perry will always be Tyler Perry. So he doesn't really need BET, but I just want them to actually come together and get BET, because BET should be owned by black people.
Absolutely. No, that's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, that was the hot report. Coming up, we got the hot mix of the day at the top of the hour, and later in the show, we got Sin the Barber, who is an entrepreneur here on campus, and my personal barber actually too. It's what's hot with Shamai Cook. We'll be right back.
You're listening to What's Hot on NCCU AudioNet.